Those cow-calf producers in Oklahoma or the southern plains that have fall-calving herds traditionally have weaned the calves when those calves were 9.5 months of age, and that often occurs sometime in early July. We may want to consider alternative weaning dates depending upon our situation. And with that thought in mind, research here has been done at Oklahoma State University just a few years ago, looking at alternative weaning dates for fall-calving herds. What they did over a 4-year period of time was half of the cows had the calves weaned at a typical 7.5 months of age or mid-April, and compared those to their counterparts that had the calves weaned at about 10 months of age in early July. And then followed those cows through to look at the rebreeding performance of the cows as well as the weaning weights and the sale weights of their calves. First of all, as you would expect, when you look at the weaning weights, there's a substantial difference because those calves are considerably older. In fact, the difference was over 200 pounds. The calves weaned in July at about 646 pounds compared to 438 pounds for their counterparts that were weaned in mid-April. Now, the calves that were weaned in mid-April, if they were allowed to just go out on good native grass and continue to grow until the normal sale time in July, they caught up, but not entirely. They were about 35 pounds lighter than the calves that stayed on the cows until mid-July. So there's a little bit of loss in weight if we do wean earlier. Looking at the rebreeding performance of the cows is another key question. What they found was there was a difference in terms of the effect of early weaning on young cows compared to mature cows. Cows that were 2 and 3 years of age, there was an improved rebreeding performance if the calves were weaned in mid-April, and the difference was about 9%. Cows that were mature, those that were 4 years of age or older, there was no advantage in terms of rebreeding performance of those cows by having the calves weaned earlier. So I would conclude from this particular data set that if we have, for the most part, mature cows that are in good body condition and the grass conditions are good this particular spring and summer, there's no advantage to that April weaning for mature cows. If we have some thin, younger cows, some of those that are 2 and 3 years of age, and we're concerned about their body condition at this time of the year, then going ahead and weaning their calves at mid-April may be the best bet, because we'll pick up a substantial amount in terms of rebreeding performance on those thin cows. Certainly it's a decision that we have to look at perhaps each year according to the conditions that we have in our pastures as well as the cow condition of the different ages of cows in our herds. Hey, we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.